Beautiful day today, family. Beautiful day. Read, remember, repeat. You know what I mean? Yesterday we left off on the 30 major causes of failure. Um, so we left off at 31. Shit, man, how y'all feeling today? I woke up with a nice bolt of energy. I went to sleep last night. It was very peaceful, man. Very peaceful. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all getting y'all sleep, man, because you need your sleep. You feel me? Go to sleep early so you can get up early and tackle the day. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect, but I do know when you wake up early, you ahead of everything. So let's jump right into it. In these 30 major causes of failure is found a description of the tragedy of life, which obtains for practically every person who tries and fails. It will be helpful if you can induce someone who knows you well to go over this list with you and help to analyze you by the 30 causes of failure. It may be beneficial if you try this alone. Most people cannot see themselves as others see them. You may be one who cannot. The oldest of admonitions is man, know thyself. If you market merchandise successfully, you must know the merchandise. The same is true in marketing personal services. You should know all of your weaknesses in order that you may either bridge them or eliminate them entirely. You should know your strength in order that you may call attention to it when selling your services. You can know yourself only through accurate analysis. The folly of ignorance in connection with self was displayed by a young man who applied to the manager of a well-known business for a position. He made a very good impression until the manager asked him what salary he expected. He replied that he had no fixed sum in mind, lack of a definite aim. The manager then said, "We will pay you all you are worth. After we try you out for a week, I will not accept it," the applicant replied, "because I am getting more than that where I am now employed." Before you even start to negotiate for a readjustment of your salary in your present position, or to seek employment elsewhere, be sure that you are worth more than you now receive. It is one thing to want money. Everyone wants more. But it is something entirely different to be worth more. Many people mistake their wants for their just dues. Your financial requirements or wants have nothing whatever to do with your worth. Your value is established entirely by your ability to render useful service, or your capacity to induce others to render such service. Take inventory of yourself. 28 questions you should answer. Annual self-analysis is an essential in the effective marketing of personal services, as is annual inventory in merchandising. Moreover, the yearly analysis should disclose a decrease in faults and an increase in virtues. One goes ahead, stands still, or goes backward in life. One's object should be, of course, to go ahead. Annual self-analysis will disclose whether advancement has been made, and if so, how much. It will also disclose any backward steps one may have made. The effective marketing of personal services requires one to move forward even if the progress is slow. Your annual self-analysis should be made at the end of each year, so you can include in your New Year's resolutions. Any improvements which the analysis indicates should be made. Take this inventory by asking yourself the following questions, and by checking your answers with the aid of someone who will not permit you to deceive yourself as to their accuracy. Self-analysis questionnaire for personal inventory. 1. Have I attained the goal which I established as my objective for this year? You should work with a definite yearly objective to be attained as a part of your major life objective. Have I delivered service of the best possible quality of which I was capable, or could I have improved any part of this service? That was 2. 3. Have I delivered service in the greatest possible quantity of which I was capable? 4. Has the spirit of my conduct been harmonious and cooperative at all times? 5. Have I permitted the habit of procrastination to decrease my efficiency, and if so, to what extent? 6. Have I improved my personality, and if so, in what ways? 7. Have I been persistent in following my plans through to completion? 8. Have I reached decisions promptly and definitely on all occasions? 9. Have I permitted any one or more of the 6 basic fears to decrease my efficiency? 10. Have I been either overcautious or undercautious? 11. Has my relationship with my associates in work been pleasant or unpleasant? If it has been unpleasant, has the fault been partly or wholly mine? 12. Have I dissipated any of my energy through lack of concentration of effort? 13. Have I been open-minded and tolerant in connection with all subjects? 14. In what way have I improved my ability to render service? Listen, man, I hope y'all not just listening. I hope y'all writing this stuff down, because this is useful questions you should ask yourself. So 14 was, in what way have I improved my ability to render service? 15, have I been intemperate in any of my habits? 16, have I expressed either openly or secretly any form of egotism? 17, has my conduct toward my associates been such that it has induced them to respect me? 18, have my opinions and decisions been based upon guesswork or accuracy of analysis and thought? 19, have I followed the habit of budgeting my time, my expenses, and my income? And have I been conservative in these budgets? 20, how much time have I devoted to unprofitable effort which I might have used to better advantage? 21, how may I rebudget my time and change my habits so I will be more efficient during the coming year? 22, have I been guilty of any conduct which has not approved by my conscience? 23, in what ways have I rendered more service and better service than I was paid to render? 24, have I been unfair to anyone, and if so, in what way? 25, if I had been the purchaser of my own services for the year, would I be satisfied with my purchase? 26, am I in the right vocation, and if not, why not? 27, has the purchaser of my services been satisfied with the service I have rendered, and if not, why not? 28, what is my present rating on the fundamental principles of success? Make this rating fairly and frankly, and have it checked by someone who is courageous enough to do it accurately. Having read and assimilated the information conveyed through the chapter, you are now ready to create a practical plan for marketing your personal services. In this chapter will be found an adequate description of every principle essential in planning the sale of personal services, including the major attributes of leadership, the most common causes of failure in leadership, a description of the fields of opportunity for leadership, the main causes of failure in all walks of life, and the important questions which should be used in analysis. This extensive and detailed presentation of accurate information has been included because it will be needed by all who must begin the accumulation of riches by marketing personal services. Those who have lost their fortunes and those who are just beginning to earn money have nothing but personal services to offer in return for riches. Therefore, it is essential that they have available the practical information needed to market services to the best advantage. The information contained in this chapter will be of great value to all who aspire to attain leadership in any calling. It will be particularly helpful to those aiming to market their services as business or industrial executives. Complete assimilation and understanding of the information here conveyed will be helpful in marketing one's own services, and it will also help one to become more analytical and capable of judging people. The information will be priceless to personal directors, employment managers, and other executives charged with the selections of employees and the maintenance of efficient organizations. If you doubt this statement, test its soundness by answering and writing the 28 self-analysis questions. That might be both interesting and profitable, even though you do not doubt the soundness of the statement. Man, that was deep, man. Write this down, man. Have your notes, man. Get this thing going, man. You already know, man. Think and grow rich. Breathe, remember.